Hi everyone, myself Navyatha, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Cybersecurity and Data Science in MLR Institute of Technology. Today I am going to discuss about DDL and DML commands with primary key and foreign key constraints, that too in a practical manner. Okay, now let us see how in our previous sessions we have discussed about the basic DDL commands and DML commands without using or without representing any key constraints. But in this session, let us represent what is a primary key, what is a foreign key, and that too in a practical manner. Okay. So before going to execute here, let us discuss what is a primary key. Primary key is a key that will retrieve the data, that helps to retrieve the data uniquely. Right. So what is foreign key? Foreign key is a key that too in short manner. I am representing that too in short manner. Okay. Foreign key is a key that acts as a primary key in another table. Wow, what is the purpose of foreign key? Here to link or to gather the information from the two tables, we need to link two tables. Okay, we may not get the whole information from a single relation. If at all I want to refer multiple tables, those tables we used to link. Okay, so how we can able to link those two tables? By using the foreign key concept. Okay, so here let us discuss how to represent the primary key, okay, and how to represent the foreign key. And by using primary key, we can able to retrieve the data uniquely. Okay. So now create a table by using primary key. Create table. Okay. Create table. Table name. For example, student 1 with SID. With SID, that too integer, and here I am going to take SID as primary key. Why? Because see, primary key, that means this column is used to help to retrieve the data uniquely. Why? Because only IDs will be in a unique manner, right? Whatever we have, the PAN, Aadhaar, we can able to differentiate person to person. And the students can have unique roll numbers. No two students can have the same roll number. That is the reason here I have chosen SID as primary key. Why? Because only that SID column may contains the unique values. So, SID integer as primary key. Next, name. Name as character of length 10. Of length 10. Okay. Next, login. Okay. Login. Login as varchar. That means their email ID. Sum 20. Size 20. Next, age. Age. That is nothing but integer. And the student GPA. Student GPA, that too, for example, float or real. See, in this manner, I used to create a table. So, table created. Okay, now let us check. Describe student 1. Which I have created. This is what the table, and I used to describe. So, let us run this statement. See, SID, name, login, age, GPA. The table has been created, student 1, and whatever the data type, whatever the sizes that I have mentioned here. Okay. So, here I have represented real. That is why the data type it has considered as float. Okay. And here I have represented the primary key. Right. SID as primary key. That is the reason here SID is represented as primary key. Okay, SID is represented as primary key. And see here, it has not been mentioned as nullable. Why? Because primary key doesn't allow null values. We must not give null values and the values must be unique. That is what the condition of primary key. Primary key accepts unique values and not null. That is why here the SID is not nullable. That means it will not accept null values. Rest of all attributes, they will accept null values. So, that is what here. I have created, just now I have created a table by using foreign key. Now, my job is to insert. insert into table name values. Insert into table name values. So what is the value here? SID 1. Okay. Next, name. For example, ABC. Okay. Next, login. abc@gmail. Okay. Next, age. Age means, for example, 18 or else 20. Let's give 20. And GPA. GPA is, for example, 65.5. Okay. Now let us run this statement. See here, one row inserted. So in the same manner, let us insert one more row. Okay. Insert into table name values. Insert into table name values. So for example, here I want to show you whether I have repeated the same one for the roll number. Let us check it will take or not. Definitely it will not accept. Why? Because here the SID, this is nothing but the SID. SID must be unique. But here I supposed to give again the same number. Let us check. Okay. XYZ, comma, XYZ @gmail. This is what my mail ID, comma, age 22, comma, 75.5. Definitely this will be restricted by the DBMS. Why? Because here I have given the same. Let us run this one. Primary key, unique constraint violated. Unique constraint means here the primary key constraint. Okay, that why? Because here I have given one which is already there in the table. So that is what the beauty of DBMS. It will restrict us not to do any flaws. Okay, here we have represented the constraint. That means here we have given the rule. That means SID must be unique. But here you are giving the same value. It will not allow you. So now let us change this one as 2. Okay. Now let us change this one as 2 and let us run. See again, one row inserted. Now let us check. Select star from student 1. Select star from student 1. Okay. Let us run this command. See, whatever the rows that I have inserted, the table has been displayed here with all the values inside it. Okay. Now, I used to add or I used to update. Okay. Update student 1. Update student 1. Set age is equal to 18. Age is equal to 18. What I am going to set age is equal to 18. For whom? For SID is equal to 2. Okay, let us suppose. Just I am going to represent update command. Okay, update student 1. Set age is equal to 18. Here what is the condition? Where SID is equal to 2. What is my intention? What is my intention for this command? I want to set age 18 for SID is equal to 2. That means for this SID, 18 must be given. Right? Let us run this one. One row updated. Okay. Let us run the command. Let us run this command. See, 18, which has been updated. Okay. With this, we have created a table by using primary key. And we have inserted all the rows. And we have updated. In the same way, we can able to drop the table. We can able to delete. For example, let us, we can use the delete command right here. Let us check that one. Ignore. Delete from student 1 where SID is equal to 2. Where SID is equal to 2. Delete from student 1. That means here SID is equal to 2. That whole row will be deleted. Delete from student 1 where SID is equal to 2. Run this one. See, one row deleted. So, if at all I want to see whether that row is deleted or not, let us run this command. So, what we will get here? See, only one row is there. The row which is SID is equal to 2 has been deleted. So, in this way we can able to delete. Okay. So, if at all, here the situation is I have given a particular row must be deleted. So, if at all I want to delete all the rows in the particular table, then I can give delete from student 1 without mentioning any condition. Let us run this command. Again, one row deleted. That means whatever the row has been there, that row will be delete from student 1 means whatever the rows are there, those rows will be deleted. So, select star from student 1. No data found. Why? Because we have deleted all the rows. Okay. So, now again let us insert. Okay. 1 and 2. Again I have inserted. That is why here I have represented one row has been inserted. Now, let us run this one. Okay. Just to show you I have deleted. Okay. So, 1, 2. These rows has been inserted. Okay. Now, my intention is to create one more table with the help of foreign key. Okay. So, what is the foreign key here? So, foreign key is a key that acts as a primary key in another table. Okay. So, for example, here I should represent, just now I have represented SID. Okay. SID in this one table. Okay. This is what the student table. Student table. If I should refer and one more table, that is what enroll table. That is what enroll table, and this table is student table. Okay. If whether I used to refer these two tables, I want information from these two tables. I want to link those two tables by using foreign key. So, enrolled table must be created, okay, with the help of the primary table, that is student table. Here in this enroll table, I just want to put the details of courses. Okay. Whatever the students who are there, those students has been enrolled in some courses. So, enroll table I just want to create now to insert some courses. That is what my intention. So, now let us create enroll table. Create table enrolled. Okay. Create table enrolled, which consists of same student ID. Here I am going to give STUID. Instead of SID, here I am going to give STUID, which is of integer data type, and comma. Okay. Next, this is what the course ID. Enroll table here, which for what purpose I am going to give? To represent the courses. Okay. So, that is also, for example, course ID, character of some 20. Okay. NAP, grade, varchar of some 20. Next. So, in this table also I used to give primary key. Primary key. Here I am going to take both student ID and CID as primary key, or else CID as primary key. Okay. I can take two attributes as a primary key and single attribute also as a primary key. So, here for example, STUID, comma, CID. I am preferring STUID and CID as primary keys here. That means the data in those keys must be unique and not null. Okay, primary key. Now, I am going to represent a foreign key. Foreign key. What is a foreign key? Foreign key is a key that acts as primary key in another table. Okay. So, this enroll table is linked with the student 1 table. I am going to link this enroll table with student 1 table. So, how to link those two tables? One common column must be there and that common column must be unique also. Okay. So, here foreign key is nothing but STU student ID. Okay. STU ID, foreign key, refers references, okay, references student table, STU student 1 SID. So this is what my query. See here, this is what the table I am going to create, enrolled table with the attributes student ID, course ID, grade. Okay. And here I am going to represent primary key and foreign key. Primary key. For this table, the primary key is both I am considering CID as student ID as primary keys. What is the foreign key here? This table. In this table, foreign key I am going to consider as STU ID. Why? Because in this table, this student ID is referring student 1. Okay, this table. For the table, enrolled table, STU ID of enrolled table is referring SID of student 1 table. Okay, so the student ID of enrolled table is going to refer SID in student 1 table. That is what my intention. So, in this way, you used to create an enrolled table. So, now let us run this one. See, the table has been created. Okay. Now, let us check whether describe enrolled. Describe enrolled. See, student ID, CID, grade. These are the 3 columns. And here, what are the primary keys here I have given? Student ID, CID. That is what the reason here, 2 primary keys. Okay. And these 2 are not nullable. This can be nullable. Okay. So, with this, I have created a table with primary key and foreign key. Now, let us insert. Insert into enrolled. Insert into table name values. Enrolled values. Okay. So, here what are the values? STU ID. For example, 1. Okay. What is the course value? Course value here, character. Course ID. For example, CS. This is what? Character means here I used to give single quotes. Okay. Single quotes. Next, what is the grade? Okay. That too in single quotes. So, for example, A grade. Okay. So, this is what the insertion that I have done to the enrolled one. Let us run this one. 1 row inserted. Okay. Now, let us try to insert the ID which is not in student table. Okay. Let us check first. Select star from student 1. Select star from student 1. Why? Because my intention is this enrolled table must refer student table. Okay. So, what is the content is there? Here only 2 IDs. 1, 2. Okay. Now, if at all I want to insert in enrolled table 3. So, here my intention is to enroll. Okay. Insert into enrolled student ID. For example, I want to enroll the ID which is not present in student 1 table. Which is not present in student 1 table. That means in student 1, what are the IDs are there here? 1, 2. Only 2. See here, 1, 2. Whatever the IDs are there here, only 1, 2. Here, I am going to enroll third, 3, number 3. That means whatever the student which are not there in our primary key table or primary table, that is what the parent table, I am going to insert that row. That is what here, for example 3, okay, SID 3, CID for example data science, DS, comma, grade B. Okay. So now, what is the condition here we used to get? Here it will not accept. Why? Because this SID enrolled table is referring the student 1 table SID, and this SID is referring these two. Here I am giving the SID which is not there in the student 1. That is the reason it will not accept. Okay, let us check this one. See, missing select, insert into, oh sorry, table name values. Here I used to give values. Now, let us check this one. See, integrity constraint violated, parent key not found. That means, here the student 1 table, enroll table is referring student 1 table. That means enroll table is child table, student 1 table is parent table. Okay. So, enrolled table is used to refer SIDs in parent table, and here I am going to give the ID which is not there in the parent table. That is the reason here it will not accept. And the constraint, here see integrity constraint violated, parent key not found. Why? Because in student 1 table we have only 2 IDs, 1 and 2. Here I am supposed to give 3 which is not there. That is the reason here it will not accept. Okay. So, now let us give 2. It will accept. Why? Because the parent key is there. Okay. So, insert into enrolled to DSB. Let us insert this row. Let us insert this row. Okay. 1 row inserted. Okay. So, by using foreign key, we cannot able to insert the data whatever we want, and we cannot able to delete the data also. Why? Because here we are linking 2 tables. That we have to keep in mind. So, next, let us delete. Or else now, whatever the data that we have inserted, select star from enroll. Let us check whatever the data that we have inserted till now. Only 1 and 2. Okay. See here 1, 2. This is what the data. If I want to insert 3, it will not take. Other than 1, 2, it will not take. Okay. Now, if I want to delete a data from parent table. Okay, so delete from student 1 where SID is equal to 1. This is what my intention. Delete from student 1 where SID is equal to 1. It will not allow us to delete. Why? Because this is what the parent table. Based upon this table, child table exists. That means enroll table. It is referring this one. Okay. So, that is the reason it will not allow us to delete. Why? Because based upon this parent table, child record is there. So, it will not allow us. Let us check. Okay. See, integrity constraint violated, child record found. That means dependency is there. Okay. That is what the reason. If at all I want to delete this one intentionally, then I used to use delete cascade, or else I want to delete first the record in child table, then I should delete the record from the parent table. So, here parent table is student 1, child table is enroll table. Okay. So, that is what here. So, these are the constraints, integrity constraints, primary key, foreign key, right? Some unique constraint, default, check constraint. Here we can use one of the constraint, check also. Okay. So, these constraint helps us to restrict the flaws that we are going to do with the database. So, this is about what inserting or else deleting or else updating with the integrity constraints.